My name is Ryan Hale, and today I'm going to be going over case study number 8 on performance management. So, breaking down this case, I am a sales manager for the Lawson Head, which is based out of Burlington, Vermont, and they focus on selling maple syrup. I have been hired because of my performance-based management skills, and the CEO is looking to make some changes because he believes that he should be making more money than what is coming back. So, for the performance management system, I will be trying to implement a combination of key performance indicators and qualitative performance reviews. So, the KPIs will track quantitative metrics like profit margin, sales volume, and customer retention. And then the qualitative aspect will focus on factors like customer service and a product knowledge, which will hopefully impact profitability indirectly. So I do think that there is a benefit to ranking your salespeople and have it be public for everyone to see and just to know where everyone stands. But for this case, I'm going to be making it private. The rankings are going to be private, and I'm going to be keeping them internal. With just being a smaller company with only 10 sales reps, I really want to focus on promoting a healthy, supportive environment that focuses on improvement rather than competition. So for evaluation, the evaluation is going to be including sales manager, which is me, and I'm going to be overseeing the quantitative and qualitative performances and the KPIs, the customer feedback when it's possible and necessary, especially trying to be focusing on that long-term customer satisfaction and repeat business indicators. So, and then lastly, the peer input. I want to really focus on teamwork and hopefully get some good insight in improving internal dynamics as a whole moving forward. For the metrics and goals, I will use these following metrics to go about how I'm going to see improvement. For sales volume, I want to see a minimum of 6 sales a month. For profit margin, I want to see a minimum of 20% per sale. And then customer retention rate, a minimum of 50% repeat customers. And sales calls, I want to see 100 sales calls per month minimum. And then product knowledge, my reps should be demonstrating product understanding in the customer's conversations, and I can gauge that through customer feedback. And then also I might throw in a couple knowledge quizzes for my sales reps just to see how much they know about the maple syrup that they're selling. And then for customer service, I'm going to evaluate this through customer feedback scores, and I'm looking for a minimum of an 8 out of 10 on that. And then moving forward into comparing Jimmy and Derek's performances, I think they're kind of Jimmy is on the low end for most of it, and then Derek is on the higher end for minimum meeting standards. So for Jimmy's performance, he has sales volume with 10 sales per month, and Derek's performance for 3 sales per month with the sales volume. And the standard is 6 a month, so Derek's performance is down on that, but Jimmy's is up. But then going into the profit margin, Derek's performance is 30% and Jimmy's performance is 10%. And the standard we're looking for here is 20%. So Derek is finding himself with a lot of repeat customers, while Jimmy is focusing more on new customers. But we're trying to look at and focus on the 50% repeat customers. So I want people to kind of cycle back to some customers and keep them in the loop and keep them wanting to get maple syrup, but also going out and getting new clients. And then for Jimmy's product knowledge, it's very low, while Derek's performance of product knowledge being high. And then to how I'm going to gauge that moving forward to see improvement is just passing those certain quizzes that I have set in place to make sure that they are getting familiarized with product knowledge. And then lastly, the customer service for Jimmy's performance, it's looking pretty low, while Derek's performance is high. And knowing this, I'm looking for an 8 out of 10 feedback score moving forward. And then, so some things I'm going to be looking into for conversations and improvement strategies when talking to them individually. I'm going to be talking with Jimmy specifically and just want to, commend him on his success in generating new accounts, because that's huge. And just highlighting that he has very high social skills and connections and can really make connections with new people. But I also want to address the margin issue, explaining the focus on the high margin clients and expanding his knowledge so that he can help him balance quantity and quality. And then just set expectations with Jimmy and help him build a plan for product training and improvement on customer follow-up. And then something I'm going to be expecting out of Jimmy moving forward using these new systems set in place. I really want Jimmy to focus on increasing his product knowledge and customer follow-ups, and then improve his profit margin retentions, but all while keeping that same connections with the people and building new clients, but also using that connection to help maintain them. So then conversations I'm going to be having with Derek, I'm going to be acknowledging that he is exceptional in retention for clients, and then I just really want to encourage the volume increase, explain the benefits of finding new accounts and supplementing his retention with new businesses. And then I'm going to offer some support. I'm going to suggest that there's some strategies to broaden in his customer base while maintaining strong client relationships. So this approach aims to evaluate overall performance by aligning reps with the company's profit margins and support them with individualized growth plans for success moving forward.